Hello, kittens. Today is your reading, your very personal reading. I say personal because if you clicked on this video, God help you. But you did it for a very specific reason, which means that this is for you. So I'm going to be using the ever delightful Dark Mansion Tarot. As always, starting out with my numerology guidance cards, as well as my astrology cards. And oracle cards today are Spirit Animal. Love the Spirit Animal. Okay, let's get started with our numerology. I feel really energized today, so I feel like this reading's going to be extra. And we'll know for sure if all my energy is zapped, because that's normally what happens when I do a read. I get drained like that. So, only a couple of cards today. All right, let's get no glare here. How do we get no glare? Right there. Time out. 3 and a 7. 3, communication, collaboration. 7, crossroads, seeking, searching. And then together, 10, meaning you being backed by Spirit. So it's time to take a time out. Spirit has your back. Have faith and trust. So that's what they're letting you know. Backing that up with a love partnership. This love partnership will bring some calmness to your life, which is desperately needing. There's been a lot going on emotionally. And when I say passion, don't think about it passion as romance. Think, like, oh, what's your passion? You don't think who you kissed, right? So a lot of times when I say passion, don't think automatically romantic. There's been a lot going on, a lot of deep, heavy stuff with this purple. So this blue is telling you some calm, love partnership. 2 and 6. So partnership, nurturing, a nurturing partnership. Okay? And that also brings together an 8, which is a balance of power. So either there is a balance of power, or this time out might be you need a balance of power. Do you guys ever do that where you talk so fast that your mouth just like quits working altogether? No, just me? Good to know. I have to keep the videos, whoops, that barely shuffled, fairly short. So a lot of times there's a lot to say. So we have to keep it moving along. All right, we have a few here. Okay, and that's all she wrote for that. Saturn. 19. Oh, okay, there you go. 19 is 10. So again, you with Spirit. And Saturn, oh, for the love of love, why can't my brain work today? Truth. I couldn't think of Saturn for a minute there. Wow. I'm all over the board today. All over the board. Oh, how funny. What just fell out of my book. I designed all these really cute animal logos based off of designer logos for a dog park that I wanted to do for my animal rescue that I was running. I just thought they were so cute to make them like little dog logos. You never know what's gonna fall out of a book, right? Okay, moving on. So Saturn, we have truth and you and spirit. 1 and 0. 10. We have the moon card, our soul, some little bit of conflict, some things happening there. 1 and 4. So you needing to be more stabilized. You know, you're good salt of the earth, but you need to get that, stable, grounded position. 5 is, conflict, chaos, change, and moon is the soul. And then we have Mars, force. Mars, the god of war. 1 and 7, so we're back to 8 again with the 8 for, nurturing. So force is not necessarily the way. So we have to, 8 is a balance of power. So using force hasn't been working. So there has to be this balance of power. Okay. So we're going to keep our eye out here for 8 and our 1s and 0s. All right, let's move on to the Dark Tarot. Give it a couple of shuffles here. First card, second card, third card, fourth card, fourth and fifth card, and I don't know why that card is wanting to come out, but we're going to let it. We're going to allow it to do what it wants to do. Hopefully I put all these back. All right. A lot of cards. Okay, so this is the last card that I pulled. So this is our first. So let's see, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? 2 of Pentacles. Starting off with, again, needing a balance. Sorry, I'm not even in focus here. Needing balance. Juggling, trying to balance things out. 2, partnership. 2. Okay. The Emperor. So 4, there, there's our stability. So the Emperor King. So there could be some of our force. Maybe what we're needing here now is more of a nurturing, because maybe we've been using this force, being this king, this emperor, this having to protect and take care of. Now we need more of a nurturing. Either you need it given to you or you need to give it. Now here's the thing, when I'm doing a reading, only you know who this is for. It's either for you, for you, or it's for the person that you're in the midst of whatever. Whether it is a child, a sibling, a parent, a coworker, a friend, a relationship, you and whomever. Let's face the facts. I always say this. There's always 2 people in a situation. Sometimes we're the asshole. Sometimes they're the asshole. You and only you can decide who's the asshole in the situation. And I say that, but I'm, maybe that was rude. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but I'm just real. So who's being problematic? That's more politically correct, right? Okay. Next, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So, poverty, loss, misery. Whenever I get this card, this is what I take notice to. You have two people. This always to me looks like, and tell me if I'm wrong, a church. So if we have two people who are coming across looking like they're dealing with poverty, why aren't they coming in from out of the cold? Why aren't they going into the church? Why aren't they seeking help that's being offered here? You know, someone is invalid or sick or injured. We've got poverty happening here. You know, if there's loss and misery, then why aren't you coming in from out of the cold? Why aren't you asking for help or seeking the help that you need? 5, there's our, you know, our chaos, our change, our conflict. So maybe the conflict is you have an issue with taking what's offered or asking for help when it's available. You know, are you too prideful? Do you feel like it's not meant for you? Or, you know, I don't know what the reasons are here, but that is what it is. 9 of Pentacles. So whatever's going on has more to do right now with home, with work, with finance, because Pentacles represents the grounding, the earth, and it's a coin, obviously, so it's representing more of a materialistic situation, a home, a job, money, work, you know, that type of thing. Swords are our emotional, mental state. Not, I guess non-emotional, I shouldn't say that, but I always say emotional when I think mental. But, you know, our thoughts, our ideas, our mental health, where cups are water, our emotions, our feelings, and wands are action. So with the 9 of Pentacles, this is our security and our achievements. It's like, okay, you know, I'm content. I have what I need. I'm content. So, and she's holding a bird. And usually when you have a bird, it's always a little extra something. I've always be careful and watch what we say. Watch our words. Also could represent someone who is really good with communicating with the innocent, animals, children, you know, really good people. Maybe not so good at communicating with hardcore people. 9 is also the number which represents awakening. So be awakened, be, you know, mindful of what's happening. Another 9. 9 of Wands. Strong resolve, standing strong, standing true, defending what you believe in, but a constant battle, an ongoing battle. So there's this force right here. There's this force. There's our force. And then the Emperor. So we have this very strong resolve, this force, this battle that we're dealing with. But right now what needs to happen is a timeout from that. And a more nurturing spirit has to come in. We have to utilize what's being offered and be content with what we have at this time. And then we have the Death card. So there definitely needs to be a transformation. So this force, this trying to stand true and force and all of this, that's done. That's done. And a new nurturing. There needs to be a timeout. Timeout. Need to literally let it die. And we have to come back with a more nurturing spirit. And it has to be in truth, in pure truth. You know, Saturn, it's pure truth. And it's 13. So you and communication and collaboration. And that also breaks down to 4. So again, we're back to 4. We're back to the grounding, the, you know, becoming stabilized. 7 of Cups. Crossroads, path, choosing, options. Can't be delusional. You have to see everything for what it is. So make sure you're making your choices wisely and really looking at everything. In this timeout, really taking a look at what's there and making sure you're choosing wisely. And the last card is the Fool. The Fool in tarot, if you have the Rider-Waite deck, they are color coordinated, and this would be a yellow background. Any card that's yellow represents the person, the query, the person asking the question. So the Fool is you, and it doesn't mean you're a fool. What it means is that a few different things. It means that it's good to be adventurous, but you got to be careful. I mean, you have to watch where you're going. You have to make sure you're not just, boom, stepping off that cliff because you don't know what's down here. I mean, there could be ground right here and you're just fine dandy. And you have to know and appreciate that someone that you feel is holding you back is actually trying to help you. And don't take those with you when you go tumble, because there's no one up here to help you. So there's a lot going on with the Fool. So you just really have to, make your choices wisely. Look at the path. Where does it lead? What's going on? Focus what's being offered. What help is there? What options are there? And to be content more so than constantly battling. So that time out is a good time to refocus and kind of pull that all together. Don't we just love these cards? Oh, love, 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 love. All right, I feel like those cards were real straightforward. I feel like the message is there. I don't feel like I need to go in any deeper on that. I'm going to let the Oracle cards finish this up and fill in any gaps. I'm just feeling that that's the way to play this. So obviously I don't have any followers yet. I just started on brand new. And here's the thing. Everybody was brand new. Jenna Marbles was brand new when she started. Jennifer Jenkins was brand new when she started. All the big YouTubers were all brand new with no followers when they started. The Chewbacca Mom, one who I love and adore. I don't know why, but this card just is calling to me to come out. So anyways, everybody was new on YouTube at some point. So you have to start somewhere. So yeah, I'm 50. Yeah, I'm just getting back into tarot, semi-recently, and going, coming out of the closet about it and bringing it to the forefront, going public with it. It's all that kind of jazz. But you know what? Bottom line is this. You have to start somewhere. So I'm, putting myself out here, and if people want to watch my videos, great. If they don't, okay, fantastic. But I'm always going to be honest. I'm always going to tell you exactly how it is. I'm going to be fair. I'm not mean-spirited. I don't have a dark soul. And I don't show my face because, this particular thing isn't about me. There'll be other videos where I will, and then you'll be like, oh my God, who is this? But this reading, this isn't about me. This is about you. So I just keep my face out of it. So here we go. We got a few cards. So as I pulled them out, this would have been the last card. Oh, see, here come the yawns. See, when I start the yawns, that's when the energy's being pulled. All the energy's being pulled out of me, and my eyes get droopy, and my speech starts to slow, and I'm going to start yawning like crazy. All right. Oh, we have 19. I thought, oh, yep, 19. Saturn, truth. Truth, truth, truth. Dog spirit. What a beautiful card. God, I love it. I had a dog that looked just like this when I was little. His name was Puppy. So be loyal to what you love. Loyal and honest and truthful. Okay? This is you backed by spirit. This is you backed by spirit. Honest, truth, and loyal. Important. Oh, 13. We have another 13. Remember? We have 13, 1 and 3, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have the transformation. Cat spirit, claim your independence. So if you've been dependent upon this strife and chaos and force and all of this, it's time to, that's what we need to let go. And now we have to claim our independence. Breaking down to 4, that's again with our stability. 2, again with the 2, the partnership. Again with the partnership. Antelope. Life is speeding up. Look, it's never too late to fix something. It's never too late. But the longer you let it go, the harder and more complicated it is to fix. That's important. Because life is speeding up. The older you get, the faster it goes. I mean, I blinked and it went from January to August. What? Like, I blinked and I'm like half blind. Like, what just happened? I could see fine when I was 40. I just turned 50 and I'm like, I can't see anymore. So, I've got these things. You know, the dollar store ones, because I haven't gone to the doctor, God forbid. So I have these dollar store ones, and I'm telling you, God bless them, because I can't see jack diddly squat without these puppies. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, getting old. This is good times. So there we go with our 2. Oh, and there's our 5. Change, conflict, chaos. The bat spirit, so cute. Oh, bats are so cute. A rebirth is assured. A rebirth. Death, transformation. So think about when the caterpillar dies, in a sense, because the caterpillar never comes back. The caterpillar spins a cocoon. You never see the caterpillar again. So in a sense, the caterpillar is dead. It's gone. It's transformed into a butterfly. So there isn't really death, is there? We transform into the next thing. Whether it's a butterfly or spirit or, you know, coming back in another life or, you know, whatever it is that happens to us. So, rebirth. So the caterpillar is reborn as a butterfly. So that change, that chaos, you know, when the force stops and the nurturing starts, it's going to change that dynamic for the better. See how numerology and numbers, like, it's everything. It puts everything into perspective, and it pulls it all together and makes like this great stew. Like, it's not good without all of it together. One item makes for a boring pot, but when you put it all together and you just let it marinate for a little bit, it all works. So I'm really hoping that this resonated with you. Hope you clicked on this video. I'm going to give it some weird, crazy title to make people click on it. What's that called? Clickbait? Yeah. Whatever. You do. I hate when people do that. It's like, oh, shark attack, or, you know, watch the puppy save the kitten, and click on it. And it has nothing to do with that. I get, like, so annoyed. I promise I won't do that. But, hope this was great. I enjoyed the reading. I'm going to go take a nap now.